to Wani 24. Hi, I'm Amyra. I cover political developments and bring them down in a clear, grounded way. Today, we are looking at a long-running problem between Thailand and Cambodia about who owns the Priya Vihar temple. Donald Trump has repeatedly stated that he has prevented 8 major wars, and he counts the Thailand and Cambodia conflict as one of them. Before we understand that claim, let's quickly break down and see what this dispute was about. The Cholas from India traded with Southeast Asia and spread Indian temple designs and Hindu traditions and cultures to the Khmer region. This influences the Khmer kings to build the temples like the Priya Vihar temple. It is an 11th century temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. This temple sits on the Dangrek mountain between both the countries. Both Thailand and Cambodia consider it part of their heritage. The dispute started during the French colonial era, when the French mapmakers showed the temple inside Cambodia. This map was known as 1907 NXI map. Thailand said the map was wrong. They also argued that the temple should belong to them because the mountain's natural slope falls on the Thai side. In 1959, Cambodia took this issue to the International Court of Justice. In 1962, ICJ ruled the temple belongs to Cambodia, mainly because it accepted the map as valid. But the court did not explain about the who owns the surrounding land, which is a 4.6 square kilometer area around the temple. This unclear boundary became the main source of tension. In 2008, UNESCO listed the Priya Vihar temple as a World Heritage Site, and it was listed under Cambodia's name. This triggered anger and nationalism inside Thailand. Thai protesters accused their own government of losing land, which increased pressure inside Thailand. And around the same time, another factor quietly grew, which is Cambodia's close partnership with China. Many in Thailand believe that this gives Cambodia extra support and confidence, which adds more tension to the dispute. Armed clashes took place from 2008 to 2011. Soldiers were killed on both sides. Villages near the borders were evacuated, and even the parts of the temple were damaged during the fighting. After looking at this situation, in 2011, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, especially Indonesia, tried to help both sides agree to a ceasefire. In 2013, ICJ asked Thailand to withdraw its troops. Apparently, tensions decreased for a few years, but in 2025, tensions rose again. There were new reports of troop movements. In June 2024, Cambodia asked the ICJ to resolve the dispute again, but this time Thailand refused to accept the ICJ's involvement. And around the same time, Thailand's Prime Minister was briefly suspended by the Constitutional Court, which increased the pressure and the political issues inside Thailand. And border restrictions increased again. Then, during the July 2025 clashes, fighting became stronger. Thailand used jets and Cambodia used heavy rocket artillery, which made the situation even more dangerous for civilians. This resulted in deaths and displacement of the villagers. And with the area unsafe for many years, the local economy suffered badly. Shops were shut down, tourism dropped, and the main source of the villagers also suffered. After this, in October 2025, Thailand and Cambodia signed a Kuala Lumpur Peace Accord. With the cooperation from ASEAN and Donald Trump's guidance, according to his statement, this looked like a possible long-term solution until November 2025, when a landmine explosion injured Thai soldiers. Thailand blamed Cambodia for planting the mine, but Cambodia denied the accusation. Because of this issue, Thailand suspended the cooperation under the peace deal. Border restrictions increased again. Local people again faced uncertainty and fear. Even the aid was struggling to reach people. In December 2025, Thailand and Cambodia started fighting again at the border. But this time, the clashes and the fighting were very serious. Both sides used heavy weapons and even the airstrikes. And some civilians have been injured and killed. Because of this violence, more than 5 lakh people had to leave their homes. Cambodia has also pulled out of the SEA Games, which was held in Thailand due to its safety of the citizens. Donald Trump has said that he will talk to the leaders of both the countries and ask them to resolve the matter peacefully. Doesn't this conflict show how the colonial era map lines still affect the countries today? It also shows how cultural monuments can become political issues. Even with ICJ's ruling, people deserve trust and dialogue. And the conflict impacts real people, villagers, soldiers, and the border communities. And it also makes us think about how countries treat their heritage. Thailand and Cambodia protect their temples with great care, while many monuments in India still suffer from littering and poor maintenance. It's ironic to see that their temples were shaped by our Indian culture and yet they preserve it better than we often preserve our own. I believe cultural places should bring countries together and not create fights. Thailand and Cambodia should talk it out respectfully without involving politics because people deserve peace more than political arguments. And now, I want to ask you, should all temples belong to one country or be treated as a shared human heritage? Tell me your thoughts. Thank you.